El Clasico we wanted, El Clasico we got. So there will be an El Clasico in the Copa del Rey final because Barcelona have just beaten Atletico Madrid in the Copa del Rey semi-final second leg. And the scoreline was 1-0 to Barcelona, courtesy of a goal from Ferran Torres, which was, by the way, created by a beautiful pass by Lamine Yamal. The pass was he gave the pass between three players, and it was really amazing to watch. Stats wise, we will first just talk about the match, and then we will give like an early preview of the next El Clasico, the upcoming one. So, in the first half, Barcelona were all over Atletico Madrid, and they even scored a goal in that half. They had 69% possession of the ball, and Atletico had 31, so there was clear dominance in that. Expected goals 1.39, so they underperformed according to that. They should have scored like at least two more goals because they missed two big chances that were clear cut and should have been converted. Accurate passes 245, and Atletico's accurate passes were 83. That is a big difference, and this tells you who was the more dominant team in the first half. Then total shots, Barcelona took 10 shots in the first half, while Atletico took only one, which was also off target. And expected goals from open play were 1.3. So this just tells us that they were the better team in the first half and should have been able to score more goals than just only one. But that beautiful pass from Lamine Yamal and that clear-cut finish from Ferran Torres was just enough to get them the win. In the second half, however, the story was not completely different, but relatively different from the first half because Atletico Madrid had a higher share of the possession than Barcelona. They had 53% possession in reply of Barcelona's 47%. Their XG was 0.78%, still not like one or two, but they did miss some chances and they are regretting it now because let's be honest, Copa del Rey is the only trophy that Atletico have any shot at winning the whole season. Like La Liga, it's always in the bag of Real Madrid or Barcelona. I guess in 2020 they were the winners, Atletico Madrid, but still that's just a thing that happens once in a blue moon. Big chances missed. Atletico Madrid had two of them in the second half, which proved to be very costly for them. Accurate passes 206 for Atletico Madrid in the second half, while Barcelona 176. They took both the team took a total of 5 shots, and only Barcelona had 3 shots on target. So, yup, Atletico Madrid, even in the first half and in the second half, you weren't the better team. Overall, Barcelona had better possession, 57%. They had better XG, 1.78%. Better shots, like they took 15 shots, 5 of them were on target. Both the team missed 3 big chances and 2 big chances for Barcelona and 3 big chances for Atletico Madrid. Nevertheless, it was a sort of a boring game. The chances were there, they just squandered most of them, and it was really sad to see that, and also disappointing to see that how great of the game was the first leg, and now in the second leg it was just underwhelming. In the first leg, it was a huge score. 8 goals scored in that match. But in this match, it was highly unlikely that even one would be scored because of Atletico's traditional 5 at the back line. Well, the defense was just cut open by Lamine Yamal's pass, and I would be just gazing about that till the next match they face against Atletico or the next match of Barcelona. So, it is well when it ends well for Barcelona. For sure, because we will witness another El Clasico on the 26th of April. And this might be a time of redemption for Real Madrid or a time of humiliation for them. Because the last 2 El Clasicos haven't gone even slightly in our favor. We lost the first one 4-0, the second one 5-2, and on the second one, we even lost out on winning another trophy, which would have been our third one, but we still have a chance in the Copa del Rey. This match might even define like the season or the next Clásico that will be in La Liga, which might be a total title decider. Now, as for the early preview of the upcoming El Clásico, we'll start off with Barcelona. So I know that it's really early to do a preview right now, but still we'll just get an idea of what situation both teams are in. Barcelona, in their last 5 matches in all competitions, they've won them all and by quite a margin. Let me just do quick math. 3 plus 4, 7, 7 plus 3, 10, 10 plus 4, 14, and 15 to 1, 5, 6, 7. 14 to 7 goals. They won. This was the ratio of goals of them and the opposing teams. So this is a really good one, and this indicates that they weren't short of goals even a little bit, at least in this match, because they just won from a 1-0 deficit and that was it. But still, they have been performing really well, and their current form has been a clear evidence of that. On the other hand, if we talk about my precious club, Real Madrid, their recent form has been a little bit dodgy, I'd say. They've won 3 of their last 5 matches, and they lost 1 and they drew 1. But let me tell you a funny thing. In both of those matches that Madrid lost or drew, these were knockout matches, and they eventually went on to qualify for the next stage of the knockouts. That's Real Madrid for you, my guys, because even if we lose, we win, and that's what great teams do. Madrid's upcoming matches before the El Clásico is a really tiring schedule, I'd say, because they will be facing Valencia on the 5th of April. This is my time, so I don't know where you guys live. Just look up on Google, guys. I should not be the one who provides you everything. It's not spoon feeding. Grow up. See? Then on 5th April they will face Valencia. On 9th April they will face Arsenal in the Champions League first leg at the the Emirates, right? Then they would face Deportivo Alaves on 13th April, and on 17th April they would face Arsenal, and on 21st they would face Athletic Club Bilbao, and on 24th, just before the El Clásico, they would face Getafe away from home. So plenty of matches, I'd say, before the El Clásico. So this might even just lead to a decline of form because of certain injuries, and I hope that's not the case, or even a betterment if some players get right back onto form. Vinicius Jr., how he performed in the last match, there was a little bit of glimpse that he might be coming back to his best. And as for Barcelona, their schedule is no short of tiring as well. On 6th of April, they would face Real Betis, which will be a tough challenge because of the GOAT Antony being there, which also beat Real Madrid earlier this season. But we'll ignore that for now because Antony is the GOAT and we can't argue on that. Then they face Dortmund on the 10th of April, and then Leganes on 13th, again Dortmund on 16th, and Celta Vigo on 19th, and Mallorca on 23rd, just before the El Clásico. So both of these schedules are really tight, and especially for Barcelona. I know that Hansi Flick is dealing with the tiredness of the players really well, but I think that Lamine Yamal should be playing less games, and other youngsters should be given more chances. Because due to this kind of schedule, key player like Lamine Yamal would be really tired, and to lose him would be a big loss for Barcelona and might even lead them to lose the eventual El Clásico. Regardless of who wins this El Clásico, or even if we get a winner in the normal time, this El Clásico is destined to be an exciting one, and an entertaining one as well. One of the fan base will be happy that night, and one of them would just cry for eternity, and that would probably be us considering the current situation. Brush off those thoughts, be positive, and by God's will, Madrid will win this match and take home the third trophy of the season. While if Barcelona do win this match, they will be getting their second. So this was it for today's video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Until then, adios.